Now here we have an interesting system that I've thought might be useful. These little particles are the fully loaded resin. This is aqua regia. That is MIBK. And the idea is the aqua regia will digest the gold out of the resin, and then the gold chloride that's digested will be sent into the aqua regia. That is the evil plan, and then I have an idea what to do with the MIBK later to get the gold out of it. But this seems to be working good. This is more vigorous than it was last experiment with just aqua regia. This resin is just churning. Before it was very lazy. This is not lazy at all. This is pretty active. That looks quite interesting. I think I may have a plan for that. Here is some resin. I started about the same time, and this is just pure aqua regia here. This I'm trying to see if I can strip the resin and send this solution off to analysis and get a good way of testing the resin easily for its concentration. But see the difference in the activity? You can also see the difference in the color of the aqua regia. Now this is less resin than this one, but the reason, my interpretation is, the reason this is darker is because all the gold is still in here, whereas here the gold is being transferred into the MIBK. Isn't that cool? And as we found out, that reaction gets pretty vigorous. We had to put it in a cooling bath and set it outside for our protection. The cap was on loosely anyhow. Should always have the cap on loosely for safety. But yeah, that got real exciting. Apparently that reaction generates heat, and as it gets hotter it goes faster, which generates more heat, and eventually you just lose complete control over it. Now this was some very high strength MIBK over a stannous chloride drop, and unless I'm mistaken, it's building a little gold dome there. That looks way cool. So I stuck the little capillary tube in there just as a stirring rod, and that little gold colored dome just pulled right up on the end there. Let's go ahead and put another drop of stannous in there, because it may have reacted all the stannous that there was, or it may have reacted all the gold that there was. I don't know. That was freaking way cool. I don't see any more reaction, do you?
No more reaction.
I think we got all the gold. Well, here's a way to find out.
God, we're starting to get a mirror finish over here too.
Is that, I was wondering if that was a reflection or what? No, that's just a reflection. It's not precipitating nearly as well. Well, there's something. Looks like it's making, it's almost like the gold precipitate is precipitating along the edges of the pre-existing stuff. Fascinating. Well, we've been doing some experimenting to determine how to optimize things. First of all, the Eco Goldex, even after the stuff's been absorbed into resin and then desorbed in aqua regia, does not seem to be able to indicate anything. So that complex does not work with the tin chloride. But we've tried different concentrations of tin chloride and a really strong MIBK solution with gold in it. And as you can see, these two here were from like saturated solution, and this is from a less saturated tin chloride solution. So by going to the less saturated, it seems to assemble into that micro fine gold film much better. Interesting. Let's see if we can't turn this into something useful.